All right. Traveling music. Give everybody a chance to get on. We're at the pre-show for the Buyers and Sellers Show. I'm Jay Skinner. Hello. Give everybody a chance to get on here. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Buyers and Sellers Show. I'm Jay Skinner, and we're headed for Florida. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we're live. Well, not really. This morning, we're not exactly live, but your comments are super important to me. Welcome to the Buyers and Sellers Show. And why aren't we live? Well, because I'm headed for the National Speakers Association NSA meeting in beautiful Orlando, Florida. And it's my first time, and I'm so excited, and I'm taking you along with me. And I just can't tell you how happy I am that you made it this morning to spend time with me. And while we're talking about that, I want you to please be sure and comment just like you normally do. We got on here, you got on. It's a few minutes into it, and now it's 10:35, 10:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is the beginning of something great. If you read the comments and the description of the show before you came on, you know that kind of all the moons lined up, and it was time for me to go to Florida and be part of the National Speakers Association. When you start knowing people like Jeffrey Gitomer and uh, Jim Cathcart and Dr. Tony Alessandra and all these people that I've gotten to know over the last few years has been putting this together, not just this show, but the CEO Extender, the plasticpalletguy.com. It's been wonderful. And it's led me to meeting more and more and more people until finally I wake up one day and I'm able to do something that's incredibly cool, which is have this program, which is now every day, every Friday for 2.5 years, and just fantastic guests that you learn from and I learn from as well. Plus, it's a stage for me to talk to you about very special business and life things that you just wouldn't get a chance to hear from me about otherwise. So thank you for coming. Let's remember this. that when you're in business, like we all are. Everyone's a buyer and a seller. Be sure and remember the silver rule, which is to do unto your vendors as you want your customers to do unto you. And the green rule is do for yourself what you're asking others to pay you to do for them. And just think about it. Think about that. If you're asking your customers to do certain things, certain website things, certain social media things, certain business things, certain ways of prospecting, presenting, whatever it is, are you doing it for yourself? Make sure that you're consistent that way. Anyway, so what happens and how does this work when you want to, let's say, for instance, like me, you want to go ahead and go to the National Speakers Association meeting, like I decided. It was just oh, how long ago was it? Maybe I want to think about this. It was, I got to know Jim Cathcart over the last couple of years, and he's been on my show. You know him, his newest book, What to Do When You're the Speaker. He's the most decorated guy in public speaking. How about that? And it's like he introduced me to Steve Spangler. If you look at the 10-minute science experiments, how cool is that? Anyway, let's just think about this. I'm doing my business and talking to him and working with these different people, and then finally Jim Cathcart's on my show last couple weeks ago, and it's like he introduces me to even more people that signed his book and endorsed him, say, oh, Jay, you should meet these people, let them know about what you're doing, and they just all want to be friends. And this has been the case for the last 2.5 years, the number of people that have wanted to be my friend through all of this. How cool is that? And as the CEO extender, it's like I never wake up without another company to work for, another CEO to help extend. I can do about 2 or 3, and I'm always consistently keeping 1 or 2, and sometimes 2.5, pushing 3 sometimes, clients that I'm helping on a regular basis as their CEO extender, helping business owners and CEOs get jobs done. And that's been very cool. And it's really helped to have you on this show so I could point them to different shows that we've done. And that gives people an idea of what I do and what I think about different things. It's kind of cool. Anyway, what I want you to know is that you're very important to me. And as I grow this business and continue to go and try to help more and more people with what God has given me, going to this National Speakers Association is the next natural thing to do. And then, well, what happened? All the moons lined up. And look at, these are people that many of whom I will actually be seeing at the show. People like Dr. Ivan Meisner, Eric, Mr. Awesome Swanson, Dr. Sabur, Joe Sabatino, Dr. Nito Kubain, Patricia Fripp, Shep Hyken, John Mitchell, and Steve Spangler, and all these people show in the next few months too. How fun is that? And if you don't know who they are, wait till you meet them. Just stay tuned, because these people are heavyweights in the world of business building, helping other people. I forgot. Gee, Terry Brock's not on there. He's an expert in the world of AI. I mean, just on and on the people that are going to be on my show. And this is as a result of your support and the support of people, friends like Tony and Jim and Jeffrey and Jen and all the people that you've met over the years. Now we can say the years, all the people that you've met over the years. Man, how cool has it been? So if I wake up and I'm going to be, going to go to the big show, I mean, I am really excited. Look, I'm ready. It's in Florida. How about this? Got my Hawaii shirt. Gonna look good. How about that? How about that? But what do I have to do? Well, first, got to get me a haircut. And I did. I want you to meet this special guy and tell me what you think. Hey, everybody. I want you to meet my friend and my barber, Brian Whitler. How you doing, Brian?
Fantastic, Jay.
I'm so glad you're here. So what do you do when you're going to the National Speakers Association annual meeting for the first time, and it's this weekend? Get a haircut. And that's what I've done. And Brian's given it to me. Thank you, Brian. You make me look great.
You look awesome.
Thank you. You're part of my success. Brian is Standard Barbers. This is his company. And he's like going like crazy. It's awesome stuff. And he's been so good to me. And he's part of my success. Thank you, Brian.
All right. Thank you, Jay.
And he is. Brian, thank you so much. And you've been like a great barber for me. And I appreciate your work and what you're doing. So now I get my haircut. Woohoo! How about that? What else do I have to do as part of this? Well, you remember Marty from last week? I had to get my head shot, my white hot head shot. How about that? And it's like, let me show you that one. Many of you have already seen it, but I want you to see it again. There's my twin. How about that? Marty, you did a good job. You did a good job. Thank you very much. Now, everyone, even though you realize it may not be live right now, I want your comments, and I will jump back in because later on, I'm going to be commenting back to you on the feed somehow, so you'll get to see it. And then what else have we thought about? Well, we talked about what's coming up, what cool things are happening. Oh, yeah. I did definitely want to show you this is the website, because I want to encourage every one of you to consider being part of the National Speakers Association. And this is my first year already. I know, as a result of my interaction with these people who are, of course, wonderful folks, that it's something to do. And so I'm showing you the website right now. This is nsaspeaker.org. NSA Speaker, singular, speaker.org, O-R-G. And then this talks about the event. It's called Influence 2023. And I'm registering and going there. And look, it says you got 4 hours and 30 minutes before I think it officially starts. And that was tonight. I bet you there's a way to get in. If you were listening to it this morning, you're just dying to come, I'm sure you can figure out a way to do it. Just sign up and call them. There's a video about it, 50 years. And I'm looking over here at this screen as I do this. But here's the cool stuff is there's things Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I'm going there, and I'll be there Friday, and we'll get things started. But just take a look at the introduction stuff. And look, at 7 o'clock, I can spend some time with Tom Saturday morning and self-defense. How about that? That would be fun. I'm going to do that. And I will be sitting down and making sure I have all this lined out so I don't miss a single cool thing. And we'll have a celebration, and we'll have all this. And then Sunday's very cool. Look at, they have breakout sessions and talk about the general luncheon. And then we have more sessions about speaker flow, thought leader, speaker lab, breakout sessions on tips and strategies for winning contracts, simple strategies for sales success, supercharge. There's other things. There's Victor Antonio. He's a really special guy that everybody loves and is a real smart guy. And then let's see what kind of stuff we're going to have on. Look at this. Here's more breakout sessions. And it's like, I know that it's going to be fantastic. There's cool people going to be here. And then at the night on Monday night, there's going to be an awards banquet. And look at this right here, jam session. Do you think I'll be there? I already heard there's going to be some keyboard guys there and some keyboards sitting around. So you know it. I'm going to be at the jam session along with my buddy, Jim Cathcart, right here. And you've heard him on my show. He always gets his guitar out and we have some fun. And yeah, I got my stack of business cards, to make new friends. How fun is that? Good. Got a bunch of them. I think it's going to be fantastic. Anyway, everyone, I'm so excited about this trip that I'm taking, and I've arranged something really special and interesting for this show. By the way, if you're new to this, I'm Jay Skinner. This is the Buyers and Sellers Show, and you can get a hold of me anyway by the j@thejayskinner.com or 317-922-7526, or there's my website. I really suggest that you go to my website. You can find the whole list of all my shows we've been doing. You can see about the CEO extender, the plastic palette guy, everything that I do. is right there on my website. And you, if you want to, just give me a call. I talk to everybody who wants to talk. And if you're a business owner or CEO, I've done business on every continent except for Antarctica. I helped build a multi-million-dollar company over a period of about 25 years. And in B2B, it was a plastic pallet company. From 1993 till 2018. In 2018, I left the business after a couple of we did a couple of those private equity buyout things, and just moved on to some other things. And then after I got out of that, I thought, man, why don't I do for everyone what I was just doing for one business owner at the time for over 25 years, and be the CEO extender and get jobs done, which is what I did. I did market development, digital marketing, website stuff, helping manage the digital marketing aspects of the business, sales, going out there, building target markets, trade shows, you name it. Got involved in quality control, manufacturing, even have some patents under my belt. It's pretty cool. So that's what the CEO extender is about, someone that's a real utility player at the CEO level. And I can step in with you, and basically you say, Jay, hey, take that mountain, and I can just do it for you. You don't have to train me up, because chances are I've been there or close enough that you and I will talk the same language and we'll get the job done. Now, why am I going to the National Speakers Association? Well, there's consultants, and I'm an active consultant. I'm not just a consultant. I'm an active consultant as a CEO extender, where I just jump in there and get projects done. At the same time, I want to begin to doing keynote addresses, keynote speeches for big companies or medium-sized companies, whoever has a meeting or party and needs a talker. And I'm a good listener and I'm a good talker. And when it comes to doing keynote addresses, I can have some fun. I can play a song. I can teach whatever needs to be taught and talked about that's going to be beneficial to that group. And they'll be glad I came. And at the same time, if they want me to do some workshops earlier in the day or later, that's something I can do too. And I want to hone those skills. I've been doing that sort of thing for many, many years. I even did a government leadership workshop in Liberia, Africa, for crying out loud. Can you believe that? It's like, when I start thinking about some of the things I've done, it's hard for me to believe. Anyway, that's one of the big reasons I'm going to NSA, is to get myself ready to be booked by speakers bureaus in the area of keynote addresses and workshops for companies that are looking for people and just don't know where to find them. I'll be one of those for them. Anyway, let me see if there's anything else you want to talk about, because I'm really needing to take off and get going. And when I do that, I don't want you to, miss me, or, miss this opportunity to see me go away. So this was kind of hard to set up, but I'm getting ready to take off at Indianapolis International Airport on Spirit Airlines. And I want you to join me as I take off, and have a great weekend. And by the way, I'll be doing some surprise lives if it can work out. I'm pretty sure I can. Might even be some surprise interviews with famous people that you might know. I mean, there's all sorts of things that are going to happen here pretty soon. And so now it's time for you to take a look here at what's happening, and I'll see you later. Okay, I got to go jump on.